Welcome to Did You Ask Commentary, where I give my opinion and my thoughts whether you asked or not. So, y'all, I'm back, and today's video is going to be all about the Academy that premiered today on Now That's TV. First of all, I just want to say they definitely upped their quality. This episode was really good as far as sound quality and images. They definitely tried as far as going with the angles and just in general. Like, it was very enjoyable to watch. I didn't feel like I had to rewind because I couldn't hear. Like, every show after this needs to be on the same quality or even better. And we're just gonna hop straight into it. So as soon as it comes on, it's showing Monty from Big Lex Betty collection, and she's crying, and I believe she's talking about her kids, saying she wants to be better for her kids and for Sapphire, and she just wants to be a better person, and she's talking about somebody being a bully. And it pans to Big Heaven from Big Lex Betty collection season 1. And basically they give us a preview that happens 3 days into the season. Monty and Lacey from Big Lex Betty collection, she was one of the sisters who got jumped on season 2. So it shows Monty and Lacey basically jumping Big Heaven. And I want to know what led up to that, what is going on, and that's how the episode starts. Just straight up intense. Goes to Sapphire. I want to call her Safari so bad because of Charm School. But basically, the Academy is just like Charm School. You take some of the most popular and most troublesome girls from the previous seasons, put them all together in one house, and try to better them, give them some etiquette, and just make them all around, better women. So she is the host, and I definitely loved her on Jocelyn's Cabaret. So I'm excited to see what she's going to do with the show. I have high hopes for this show because she is the host. But I don't want to be let down, but I definitely have high hopes for how this season is going. So then they start showing all of the girls that's going to be on the cast. So it's some from South Central Baddies, Big Lex Betty Collection, Barbie Wants Both, and Coming Up LA. You definitely see some familiar faces and a lot of fan favorites. I also love how they brung Deja, which is like a host on Now That's TV, and they kind of she had an intro with all of the girls just talking about what they want to bring to the show, what they are expecting. One thing I was kind of confused about, some of the girls knew what the show was and some of them didn't. Like, I believe one of the girls was saying that the production just told them to come to the set. They're not going to know what it's about. But I guess they didn't want anybody to spoil what the show's going to be about and spoil who's going to cast and all of that. So they kind of kept it a secret. Something that kind of icked me a little bit was Zoe and a girl named Jess. She was from Big Lex Betty Olympics. They're just chatting or whatever and talking about what they expect from the show. And she's just saying, like, it's a competition, and she telling Zoe that she don't need to let nobody embarrass her and don't let nobody play with you. And Zoe is more so on the vibe of networking, good energy, and just being positive. And I guess Jess didn't really like that, so she was just saying, like, girl, you just talking just to be talking. And I felt like I didn't really like how she did that because, like, it is a competition, but if that's how she feel, girl, that's how she feel. That don't got nothing to do with you. Like, worry about yourself. And Jess in this episode, she has a problem with just not worrying about herself, and we'll see that later on in this episode. And it's finally the time for the photo shoot. So they do a schoolgirl photo shoot just like Charm School. Sapphire says she wanted them to be able to customize their uniform like they want. Some wore Timbs like Queen D, wear the heels or sneakers, split up the skirts, high up the shirt, whatever. So they was doing that, and as they was doing the photo shoot, they're posing. They look okay. So they taking a photo shoot or whatever, and Naj said production was getting irritated because some of the girls kept moving around and not staying in their places. So Naj then turns to Hood Baby, and she basically says, like, maybe we should just do what production is saying because, they getting irritated with us. So Hood Baby took that the wrong way. So she says to Naj, well, what you want to do about it? And starts coming towards her like she want to fight. So Naj kicks off her heels and they start fighting. And Naj beat her up. In my opinion, I can't really post the clips on here. I might try. If it isn't on here anymore, that's why, because of YouTube policies and all of that. So Naj beat her up. She gave her straight face shots. I believe Naj's mouth was bleeding, and Hood Baby, like, she fell to the ground. She had like a gash by her nose. So that was the fight, and so Naj is upset because from when her wig got snatched off, she's irritated because it really wasn't that serious to escalate to a fighting type situation. So Sapphire goes to talk to her first, and she's asking, like, what happened, and Naj explains the whole thing, and just says, like, she's a little girl, she don't know how to have a conversation, all of that. So then Sapphire goes to talk to Hood Baby. Hood Baby explains her side of the story, but she wants to fight Naj again. And honestly, I feel like she definitely just wants to fight again because she feels like she lost. Hood Baby actually is something I forgot to mention. She get a little spicy with Sapphire because Sapphire told her she needs to wait till they get to the house so they can at least finish the photo shoot. So she got irritated and said she wanted to go home. But I guess they calmed her down and she ended up staying. So then they end up calling the meeting. So as the meeting is about to start, Hood Baby like bum rushes her way around. I guess she was trying to get the bait. I don't know, but everybody thought that she was trying to go and attack Naj, but she said that she wasn't, but I feel like she was. So then she sits down and she just like real hyperactive. Like I don't know if something really wrong with her or that's just her. Like I don't know if it's something wrong with her mentally, but she just like was doing too much. So her and Naj start going back and forth. She's saying like I wouldn't sneak you. We gonna get our fair one. Naj is saying I don't know you. I don't know if you want to sneak me or not. Don't come past me. Don't walk past me. They just literally going back and forth. So then Naj is asking Heaven like, did I say anything to her? But she came in here like she going off. Heaven is saying like I said something, and now Heaven and Hood Baby start going at it because Hood Baby is talking about you up there talking for her. So how about you take the fade for her? Like she's a real like loose. She got some screws loose in the head of hers, and they pull her out. Et tries to talk to Hood Baby and like ask her what's going on, but she's not even talking in complete sentences. Like I don't even know what she's trying to say. Like honestly, y'all, she's irritating. Like I said, I didn't watch Barbie Wants Both, but I don't know. Like she's not doing it for me. I'm trying to give everybody a fair shot, but she really is irritating. So eventually, everybody calmed down. Everybody's able to come into the meeting. Sapphire just told the girls that she definitely just want them to elevate and be better women, do things they're not used to doing, so that they can become better people. So they all, soak that in. They're listening to her. And then it cuts to the girls outside taking smoke breaks. Shabba from Coming Up LA. I don't understand what the beef was with her and Lacey. But from what I was getting, Lacey was fake arguing with her on Instagram. And now Shabba is trying to take it serious. Lacey said, like, Shabba always comes on her live and trolls her. But now she's trying to take whatever Lacey said about her or to her, take it serious. Monty and Shabba have beef as well, I guess. And so, I don't know if y'all remember from last season, the Big Lex Betty collection, when she fought Queen D. And Queen D was saying, she just keep looking at me weird. And they were saying Monty can't really see, like she wear glasses. And like Monty did pull out some bifocals. Like Monty is, like she pulled out the bifocals. And so I guess Shabba thought she was looking at her weird. And Monty was like, I'm trying to put on my glasses. I didn't even know that was you. Like, why did you start with me? I didn't even say anything. They did have a little back and forth, but it really wasn't no back and forth because Monty kind of shut Shabba up and she didn't say nothing else after that. So Naj is on the side smoking. Hood Baby walked up again on Naj. And so Naj, of course, because like we just fought, you're not going to walk up on me. So Hood Baby once again try to say like, oh, I'm not even trying to fight you. Like I think she's just really slow, y'all. Like, I don't know. And so she ends up she was coming up front with Naj at first. But then, and Naj is like keeping calm, y'all. Like, I really will give Naj her props. Like, she really is not trying to fight. And so she came, directly at her. And Naj moved because she's like, you doing too much. Like, I'm not trying to go there with you. You're doing too much. So then she walks around the cars behind Naj to get like in between. Naj was sitting in front of a car. She tried to walk in between the cars to like, I don't know if she thought she was going to sneak her or whatever she was planning on doing. So Naj was like, you know what? Because like they keep going back and forth, and Naj like gets fed up, and she's like, you know what? F it. I'm about to go change because you keep playing with me. I'm trying to be calm. Like Naj started getting emotional. She changed it to like a pink sweatsuit, saying like she keep on trying me, and I'm really trying to keep calm. Like I really am. So while she's changing, Hood Baby is outside talking to the girl from Big Lex Bay Olympics, and then they start going at it because Hood Baby is telling her, you know what, like your opinion, like, I really don't give a F about your opinion. You talking to me, and this still got nothing to do with you. I didn't ask you for your story or whatever, so like stop talking to me. Like this, like she was just like coming at her, and then the girl looking clueless, and I like they have a little back and forth. Like Hood Baby say something about her leave out being out, and then the girl say something about her little blue puff balls and how I look a mess, and she said she looked ratchet. All of that. So they go back and forth. In the midst of them going back and forth, Naj finally come out. She got on a pink sweatsuit, hair wrapped up, and she asks, she starts smoking. So she like, what was said? She like, what's going on? Her baby not saying nothing. She tying up her shirt, pulling up her pants, looking stupid. You can see the vibes that they about to fight. So she low key tried to sneak her. Like Naj was passing whatever she was smoking to the person next to her, and in the midst of her like passing it, she tried to swing. Hood Baby tried to swing on her, and she missed. And then Naj beat her up again. And this time it was worse than the first time. I don't feel like Hood Baby got no hits in. Hood Baby was fighting with her head down, and I feel like that's where she messed up. And Naj was just plucking her. Like, it was over with. That was the end of the episode. On the preview that's coming up, it looked like Hood Baby is still mad. A lot more drama is going to happen. But for it to be the first episode, I feel like this was a great first episode. As far as my opinions on the girls, I do love how Naj was definitely trying to contain herself, but it's still early days, you know? So certain stuff is, I mean, it's going to trigger anybody. So props to her for trying to keep her cool though, but you got to pick your battles wisely, Hood Baby, because you're not the biggest bully on your show no more. It's bullies bigger than you and better than you. And so you got what you was looking for. Mind you, these are my opinions, so I said what I said and I feel how I feel. And if you feel any differently, please leave it down below. We can have a discussion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.